This is problem number 1 from the 10.2 Ideal Gas Law worksheet. The first thing that you want to do is to read through the problem and copy down the numbers that you know in the left-hand column. So this is the ideal gas law. So you'll notice I have listed R, P, V, N, and T. And one of the things that might make this problem a little confusing is R, because I forgot to write the number in for R. So you can see that I've got that right here. Make sure you write that down on your paper. R is a number that's a constant. It doesn't change, and it's a number with units on it. So you can always plug in 0.0821 liters times atmospheres over moles times kelvins for R. Then, according to the problem, we have 0.821 atmospheres, so that was the pressure. The N is moles, so here we have moles, 0.0200 moles, and then the temperature is 55 degrees Celsius. So let me move down to the temperature. You can see I've already got it written down, but temperature needs to be in kelvins. So the next thing we want to do is to add 273. So we get 328 kelvins, and that's the temperature that we need to use. When we're doing the problem, the first thing we do is to write the equation. And the equation for the ideal gas law is PV equals nRT. And then we need to rearrange it to solve for the variable that we're looking for. Volume is the one we're looking for. So let me circle volume. And then we have to divide both sides by whatever variables or letters are left on the same side as the V. So we're going to divide by P on both sides. P will cancel. And the equation that we're left with is V equals nRT over P. The next step then is to just plug in the values from our list here on the left. So V is equal to 0.0200 moles. That's our N, times R, 0.0821 liters times atmospheres over moles Kelvin. Lots of units, but that's what allows us to cancel everything. And then finally, we're going to multiply that times, we go back up here to our original equation, temperature. So we want to multiply that times 328 Kelvin. And then we're going to divide the whole thing by pressure. And the pressure was 0.821 atmospheres. All right, so I'm going to switch colors here and show how the units cancel. So we've got moles on the top, moles on the bottom, atmospheres on the top, atmospheres on the bottom, and then we're looking for liters, and our kelvins on the bottom and kelvins on the top. So that's the only unit left over, which is good. All right, so then the last thing is to plug the numbers into the calculator. And to plug the numbers into the calculator, we're going to multiply the numbers on the top. So 0.0200 times 0.0821 times 328, and then divide that by the number on the bottom, which is 0.821. And the calculator says 0.656 Let's check really quickly to make sure that the significant figures are okay. Notice we've got 3 for temperature. N has 3. We start with the 2 and count the rest of the numbers. And the pressure also has 3 significant figures. So this is a correct answer and the correct number of significant figures. The only thing we have to add is liters. And there's the final answer.